Travelocity sent people out to airports all across the country.
Michael Brophy with Travelocity is here joining us this morning.
Genevieve Shaw Brown. She is senior travel editor with Travelocity.
Holly Burns is with Travelocity.com.
Jennifer Gaines at DFW to talk about Thanksgiving travel with us. She's with Travelocity.com.
And joining us now from Reagan National Airport is Lucy Gadzik with Travelocity.
Joining us now is Kate Beal. She's with Travelocity.com. Good morning, Kate. Thanks for joining us.
Travelocity places spotters, employee spotters, in 12 of the nation's busiest airports to monitor things like security wait times and check-in lines. Everything I'm hearing from our spotters this morning is that things are running very, very smoothly. Although there is a pickup in the number of people at the airport from yesterday, very few people opting to opt out. So things are going pretty well so far. Most people are going to go through business as usual, the metal detector that we've all become used to, taking off the shoes, pouring our liquids into the tiny little containers. Business as usual for the vast majority of people.
Jason Scott works for Travelocity. He spent the last few days at DFW as part of the website's so-called Turkey Task Force, constantly tweeting about any problems he sees and checking in with his colleagues at the nation's 12 busiest airports.
This is like much better than a normal day, almost.
Almost. I mean, given the short security lines that we're hearing about nationwide and the on-time departures, it's a great story.
I am a little surprised. I mean, I knew there were going to be more travelers this year than last. 1 million more, I think, was the Air Transport Association figure, and I was prepared for crowds. I was, thinking that it was going to be crazy, but nothing dramatic.
We're telling travelers to get to the airport 2 hours in advance. Certainly, Thanksgiving is not the time where you want to miss your flights.
I haven't seen anybody opt out, actually, and to be honest, I've only seen a few scanners up and running. Some random people have been scanned, and maybe just a few pat-downs.
National Opt-Out Day is intended as a way for travelers just to say, hey, I don't agree with these new security procedures. A lot of travelers have been complaining. Pilots and flight attendants have been complaining as well. So this is a way for travelers to voice their opinions.
Well, we're out here for the 2 days before Thanksgiving, monitoring parking conditions, ticketing check-in lines, security wait times, and tweeting all that information back to our customers so that they know what to expect before they even arrive at the airport.
The TSA did a nice job of getting a lot of lanes open. They've had at least 4 people checking IDs the entire time that I've seen them this morning, so things have moved really smoothly.
Yes, it's the busiest travel week of the year, definitely. We're expecting 1 million more travelers this year than we had last year. So I think the best tip that we can give all travelers is to leave enough time.
You can also check in online 24 hours in advance. You can check your bags online, and that actually saves on some of the baggage fees. So, and then just maybe check your flight status just to make sure that there are no flight delays and plan accordingly.
Absolutely. I don't see those baggage fees going away anytime soon. The airlines made billions of dollars in ancillary fees over the past year. So those baggage fees are probably here to stay. $25 for the first checked bag and $35 for the second checked bag. If you pay for those online, you'll probably save a few extra dollars.
Well, it's just going to be a matter of what's going to get most people through security in the fastest amount of time. So just by way of making their way through the lines, some may get selected for the full body scan.
Before you get to the front of the line, take off your shoes, take your laptop out. Generally, just knowing the procedures and being prepared is what's going to help you get through there the fastest.
And of the 12 major airports that Travelocity is actually covering this Thanksgiving, those are the only 3 protesters that we actually know for sure. So definitely a lot lower scale than we thought it was going to be.
And security measures have changed a little bit. Again, and there's going to be more travelers traveling this year, so we just want to encourage people to get here early, prepare for security, prepare for potential pat-downs and other searches, as well as the crowds.